What's good, Internet? I am Baltmatrix, and today it's time for some giant robot news. Specifically, some Transformers Reactive figures have been shown. They showed up on the Hasbro Pulse website. As you can see, the post-apocalyptic battle is coming home. Post-apocalyptic battle. Okay, fine. Oh, and yes, if you didn't notice, there are some other pre-orders that are available. I'm personally going for the Megatron and the collaborative Stranger Things Transformers crossover. I'm kind of ignoring all of this stuff. No, I take that back. I'm getting the Starscream. I'm not picking up the Megatron for, I don't know, it just isn't doing anything for me. Same with Rumble over here. And if I see this Scorponok in a store, I will purchase it. Otherwise, well, let's just take a look at Megatron here. He looks pretty okay. Give you a little video spin. Yay. Wait a minute. That backpack piece, isn't that the same piece from like Siege Prime or Earthrise Prime? No, not Earthrise Prime. The Studio Series Bumblebee Prime mold. Hold on. All right, I just had to run over to where I have the Prime figures sitting. It's very similar. This backpack here is similar. It's not exact, though. Oh, that really threw me. I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Oh, I forgot. That's right. This guy's a triple changer. I mean, the jet mode looks like something. And then the tank mode looks like a tank. Okay, cool, but that's not the point of this video. We're going to be talking about Transformers Reactive stuff. Okay, but before we move on, let's take a look at old Megsy. That's not a bad Megatron. I'm just kind of done with the movie aesthetics. I just don't feel anything when I look at him. It's not awful by any stretch of the imagination. It's not doing anything for me. I don't care for the tank mode, and I don't care for the jet mode, so I don't know. I might just be dead inside, so who knows? All right, let's start taking a look at Optimus Prime and Soundwave. Their robot modes, they don't look half bad. They really don't. I'm not thrilled with Soundwave's look, but Prime looks pretty good. I just wish that was a brighter white here in the hips and the arms. I just wish that was a more stark white as opposed to this off cream color. Love the axe. Gun is the gun. Yeah, Prime looks good. Soundwave looks rough, specifically in the chest and that giant backpack he's got going. Love the head sculpt, though. And then the alt modes, Soundwave's looks good. Got no complaints with the way the alt mode looks. It reminds me of the SUV from Mask. Oh, what was that called? No, that wasn't the Rhino. I don't remember what that was, but it reminds me of that. And then Prime is Prime, and Prime looks fine. I have no complaints about him. Yeah, robot mode looks pretty good for Prime. Every time I see the white plastic, though, I think it's that nylon plastic, and I'm just worried it's going to be fragile. Oh boy, this is an awful picture of Soundwave. It's like the hunchback of Cybertron. Oh dear Lord. I do not care for this picture at all. I'm sure the figure itself looks better. Here's the box. We've got Soundwave and Optimus Prime. And here's the back of the box. And back of the box looks good. That looks like a much better pose for Soundwave. I like that a lot more. And then here are the in-game assets. Hopefully. When is this game coming out, or is it coming out? It was supposed to be out this year, wasn't it? Who knows at this point. It'll probably be out next year, maybe 2025, I don't know. Okay, taking a look at Transformers Reactive's site, Splash Damage, PC and console. Splash Damage is the developer, PC and consoles, closed beta plan for 2023, no other announcements on a release date. All right, moving on to the other set, and that is Reactive Bumblebee and Starscream. We've already seen pictures of these folks, or these characters, toys. Starscream looks pretty good. I like the look of Starscream, and I have to say Bumblebee looks pretty darn good, too. Both of these look good, but the pictures make them seem lanky. Both of the figures look very lanky, and I don't know why that is. Alt mode looks pretty good for Bumblebee. I really do like the kind of dune buggy aesthetic it has going. And Starscream's alt mode looks very good. It reminds me of Armada Starscream for some reason. But I don't like the fact, and this is just a Seeker issue, I hate the fact that the arms are just hanging out down there. That's just a pet peeve. In robot mode, Starscream looks good. I like the fact that the null or his ray guns or null rays are on his forearms as opposed to his shoulder. And the overall aesthetic works. It does, but again, I still think that this plastic, the lighter colored plastic, I don't know what it is about these pictures, but it doesn't look good. I'm sure it'll be fine in the hand. And then Bumblebee. Bumblebee looks solid. I wish his guns had barrels, but oh well. Yeah, just looks like a solid Bumblebee figure. And here they are in a box, and both look pretty darn good in box. And then the back of the box. Yay, the back of the box looks good too. Before we move on, I have to give the toy designers credit. These figures, both Starscream and Bumblebee and Prime and Soundwave, all look very accurate. Their toys all look very accurate to the way they look in the game based on the little screenshots we have here. So props to those folks that are designing the toys on that. So at the time of recording, each one of these sets is $62.99, which is a bit high. I don't know if they're Voyager class or if they're deluxe class figures. Traditionally, Bumblebee has been deluxe, but if these are both Voyager class figures, the price kind of makes sense, but still, that's really expensive for two Voyagers. Or wait, am I just going crazy? No, two Voyagers are $29.99, so actually that makes sense. These are two Voyager figures. If they're two deluxe figures, I'm going to be pissed, but whatever at this point. Just seriously, whatever. Hasbro, I think, has a good chance with these figures. I'm really curious to see what we'll get going forward. If we're going to get like a Megatron and a Shockwave. And I think, yeah, Shockwave has definitely been shown in the videos. Ratchet has also been shown. Ooh, that's a pairing. Shockwave and Ratchet. I don't know who would be another pairing because I'm not sure who else is in the game. So taking a look at some of the videos that were released, we can see that Windblade is in this shot. I'm assuming that's Shockwave right there, but that looks like Ironhide up here. I don't know who that would... Maybe that's Hound? I don't know. And then here's Starscream again, Shockwave, and Soundwave. Ooh, Shockwave being a tank. Yes, please. And then in this shot, there appears to be a Lady Seeker in the back. Maybe Slipstream? And then there's this screenshot that's not actually in any of the trailers, but it appears. So there's a Megatron and a Prime, so maybe that Bumblebee movie Megatron that we just showed off earlier is actually going to be the mold that's used, or the model that's used in the game. Don't know yet. Most likely the Game Awards, which is coming up in a few weeks, will have a full trailer. Hopefully. And lastly, there's a Ratchet. That's definitely a Ratchet. And in the scene just before that, yep, Ratchet and Shockwave. I have a feeling those two are going to be in a set as well. Alright folks, that's it for me today in Giant Robot News. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Thank you all for watching. I've been Baltmatrix, and I'll catch you all next time.